Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Grey's Anatomy. Here we are on Act 3, Scene 1, and we're jumping right into surgery. Although, as with most times in this game, surgery is kind of relative because we're just checking her blood pressure. It feels like we're doing some antiquated, Dark Ages medicine if we actually have to cut her body open in order to get her blood pressure. Seems like there might be more effective ways. So again, we have a patient symptoms memorization game. We know she's got light blue snowflakes, fire, temperature, and dark blue snowflakes, which naturally means light fever. And procedure complete, thank God.
You have a fever.
Brilliant, doctor! Thank God those 7 years of medical school didn't go to waste on that diagnosis.
Following each other around neuro.
I just needed to get away.
Is that Dexter?
Who's that?
I don't know, but creepy nurse guy is starting to freak me.
Creepy nurse guy?
He's always lurking around.
He's always lurking around? That is Dexter.
Never mind. What are you doing in the pit?
I have to interrogate Bailey.
Wait, this is not a police
And
drama.
attending gave me a bad review for the fellowship.
Yeah, I know. I heard Boromir got a bad review too, but he still got in. That joke is never going to get old. I don't care what you say. So we have the option to change the subject or, I think give her a straight answer. We're going to change the subject. I've decided I'm mostly going to go with dark side choices in this game, as if I have like a light dark meter as in Knights of the Old Republic or something. Obviously the game doesn't keep track of that, but at least it'll give some kind of overarching narrative to this.
Feels like it's getting worse.
Sorry about that.
I told you have a light fever. It's nothing to do with your throat. Alright,
Don't
well here we
worry,
go.
This won't hurt a bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to. You're just taking a swab. So again, one of my favorite games, the sounds more like a shotgun being cocked. I don't want to make that sound with my mouth again that they're making on the screen right now. But yeah, all the thrill of being a doctor and none of the tedium as we insert the swab into the vial. Don't do it too fast or there will be malarkey afoot. Malarkey afoot? How old am I?
I'm onto her in that stupid review.
It wasn't Bailey, that's for sure.
Way to play it cool, Meredith.
You know something.
Yeah, no shit.
Huh?
Out with it.
Oh my god, it's Sandra Oh, you should sue for libel with the facial model they've given you in this game. Alright, so we gotta click on these truth orbs. We don't even have the option to lie. I guess those are just in here to confuse us, as if anybody would actually be put off by this puzzle or have trouble with it. Yeah, I was having trouble with Grey's Anatomy, so I just stopped playing. It was too hard. Went back to Farmville.
Derek.
Derek, what?
Derek gave the bad review.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Seriously.
McDreamy is McDead.
Oh, good one. As she walks away with a smile on her face, she's like, wow, that was a great joke. I don't feel bad anymore. And there's 1/5 of the act complete. 1/5 of 1/5 of 1/5 of this game. Is that like we're another 1% done?
Hi, I'm Mr. Glove.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Academy, Katherine Heigl. So now we can play a happy song or a nervous peekaboo in order to keep the baby happy. I've done both, it doesn't matter, so we're gonna do happy songs so we can get out of here about half a second faster. Again, doctors, ladies and gentlemen, your tax dollars at work, playing with babies. This game is I hope a gross misrepresentation.
Stop crying because I'm scared of your mom.
I guess I shouldn't rag too much on Katherine Heigl. I don't know if this is really her as the voice actor.
Dude, that thing's creepy. No wonder he's scared of you.
You wouldn't think it, but babies love Alex. It's like how if you hate cats, they won't leave you alone.
It's not like that at all, actually. Not in the least. Oh man, Alex looks like the Fonz in that picture. Alright, let's flick away doubt here. Success. Excellent. Hey! Alright.
You know what would be awesome?
What would be awesome, Katherine Heigl?
Come on, this is Bailey's son.
I've got my own crap to shovel today.
No, you don't. You're volunteering for, completely superficial surgeries. You literally have nothing better to do. So we have the option to bet or beg. We're gonna bet. We're gonna be confident, Katherine Heigl, today. I'm not letting any man walk all over me.
Whatever. You can't help me anyways.
Want to bet?
Let me remind you, this guy's
Fine.
supposed to be a genius. He fell for the oldest trick in the book that people get accustomed to after 3rd grade.
Enough, buddy. You don't want to turn out all soft like O'Malley.
And off-screen, O'Malley's like, "Oh, you said it happens to lots of guys." Wow, she took this one really hard. All she's got to do is administer some anesthetic. She's not pulling a Dr. Kevorkian on her. At least I hope not. I want to learn more about this mysterious Ava woman whose backstory was probably completely provided in the television show, which I will never watch in my entire life. And you know, when I saw this, I was actually surprised they didn't use the muscular male arm for the woman's arm model as well.
Either Krev grew himself a great rack, or Izzy Stevens is prepping my patient.
Nice Robin Hood facial hair, douchebag.
No, don't leave me alone with him.
Oh, the humor of Grey's Anatomy. Will it ever get old? Show me another bone meal, Catherine. Oh,
How you feeling, Mr. Anderson?
Pretty good apart from the fucking brain tumor. Oh, great. So we play as Sandra Oh. This is my favorite. Let's deal with these light puzzles. We can be blunt or be calm. We're gonna be blunt. I don't think Sandra Oh has any other modes.
Why'd you give me a bad review?
Christina,
You're just not... Oh, he's got dance fever!
Damn it. Christina, I need your help. If I don't relieve the pressure, his frontal lobe could herniate.
Jeez,
What
you
do you need me to
sound
do?
pretty
I need you
calm
to
about it.
Open his incision while I stabilize him.
But take your time, really. There's no rush. It's not like the guy's having a seizure right now or anything. Alright, emergency craniotomy. That's what I feel like having when I play this. So we're gonna just open up his incision here, no problem. This is probably a good time to note that I had a little bit of a cold when I was recording this, so those scalpel jumps you see are me coughing. Much like a good doctor would. At least I didn't sneeze into his brain. So here, now we're manning the drill, learning some new mini games as we go along. All we gotta do is click and then rotate our mouse in a counterclockwise motion in order to take these screws out. And then we get a direct view of the moneymaker now. Now all we gotta do is suction the blood, and I have a serious problem with this game whenever I have to suction blood for some reason. It feels like the difficulty ramped up on these really quick. One thing the game doesn't tell you is that if you stick around in one spot too long sucking the blood, you'll get some kind of like bubble or a vacuum created, and all of the blood will fall out of your sucker. So would have been nice for them to tell us that, because that kind of artificially affected the difficulty. But really, I think the problem here is that there's some kind of horrible interaction between my software recording device, or my recording software I should say, and the game itself. So, try as I might, and I tried many times, I actually cannot beat this Drain the Blood minigame with my recording software going. So I'm just gonna basically fail here, even though I'm trying my best. And I always feel like, why should they fail you for this? Like, you didn't suck his blood out fast enough? The guy's still bleeding. Is that a serious problem? Then I'm gonna do a little bit of, movie editing magic here and just take you to the next part of the surgery. So try again, and then we'll just move right on to cauterizing his veins. As much as I'd love to blame that on the game, not the game's fault. Everything else is, including the recent suicidal thoughts I've been having. For anybody watching that was not serious. I probably should not have made a mockery of it. But look at what I'm dealing with here. Alright, Harry Henderson, you're gonna be okay, man. Now if we could just put some vocal cords in him.
To the OR.
About my review.
This isn't exactly the best time to...
Oh, sorry, we're waiting for a player action here. So we can be confident or indignant. Again, it seems like Sandra Oh really only has one mode, so let's be indignant. Indignant,
How can
yes.
you write me a bad review? You've barely seen me operate. You have no idea how good I am. I'm better than good. I'm so good they're gonna name a surgical technique after me.
The new vasectomy.
Christina, I didn't give you a bad review. I was simply being honest. You're talented and driven, but you lack the experience. Not to mention the patient skills for it.
Thanks for
Plus, you're
ruining
kind
my
of a
career.
crazy bitch. Like, thanks for ruining my career. You're like a 35-year-old surgeon. I think you're gonna be fine. You're not gonna be on the street next year.
Want to begin, Krev?
I already hate
Not
this
gonna ask
guy.
me twice.
Get over yourself. Is that McSteamy? I don't know. I know there's McDreamy and McSteamy. McDreamy kind of strikes me as a sensible man based on what we've been playing so far. McSteamy seems like a douchebag, like Shane West in a high school movie from the 90s or early 2000s, I guess. So this part was really frustrating for me because I'm like, I feel like a sterilizer. Where is the last part? I'm just like running my mouse over the same spots trying to find it. And eventually, like, there was 1 millimeter I hadn't sterilized. Okay. Cut her face open. Again, that's a close enough incision, but that'll do. And no bonus points if you're guessing that I'm not going to be able to beat this sucking the blood minigame. But luckily this one's a little bit shorter, so I'll just do a little bit more movie editing magic, and then we'll move on to the next part of the surgery, which is actually the completion of the procedure, so
Good.
That's
Take it
done.
from here.
I love that Star Trek door sound whenever that opens.
Looks like an exciting surgery. I'm scrubbed in. Need help?
This girl is the definition of clingy. I'm in the middle of surgery, leave me alone, we can fuck later. Alright, so let's rip our surgery patient out of that picture, which kind of doesn't make sense. I'm kind of trying to get Lexi out of the picture in reality, but alright. I'll do what you tell me, game.
Are you sure you're sterile?
Alex, I know how to.
I don't think he was talking about your hands.
But we have to be sure. Yeah, maybe you should go do it again just to be safe.
You want to talk to that girlfriend or keep operating on this one?
Whoa ho ho! Thanks a lot, McSteamy. You blew my cover, dickwad.
You're operating on Ava?
How can she be indignant about this? The lady needs surgery. I'm a surgeon. It's not like I'm gonna have sex with her unconscious body. Well, I guess, I don't know. We'll see. So in this one, I can either downplay it, which is the lie blocks, or I can tell the truth. But I'm going to downplay it. Again, go with my dark side decisions as much as possible.
It's not a big deal.
Then why didn't you just tell me?
Because
How many
you're
times have
kind
you
of a
do this before
crazy
you actually
bitch.
Feel bad?
Why do women like this show? All of the women characters are
Correct.
completely
This is not
unlikable.
surgical high school. Either get over here or get out.
Yeah, for once, I agree with this guy. Man, these guys have really pronounced collarbones. They've been working out, clearly. Alright, and thank the Lord. Oh, I only A ranked that one, no S ranks. It's gonna ruin my perfect score in the branched ending I was gonna get. One more scene here. Oh, what a dickwad. Any day now.
Is there anyone in this hospital you're not trying to sleep with?
When you're top rooster, you gotta keep all the hens happy.
Oh,
Just don't
go
blame my
fuck
patients.
yourself. That's the worst writing I've ever heard. No one that douchey exists. If you haven't noticed, I'm in the middle of fucking facial reconstructive surgery. Who gives a shit what's going on with McDreamy? Or Derek, I guess as he's called. Plus, I think it's pretty obvious what's eating him based on what we're flicking off the screen right now. Subtlety is not this game's strong point. I am actually making that McDreamy pose right now as I play
Told
this.
something to someone in confidence
Complete
and she told me to his
incredulity.
friend.
Don't doctors have bigger problems than this? Alright, so we can give harsh advice or calm advice. We're gonna give harsh advice. Sorry, or gentle advice. So you can see those bells are the gentle advice, and these delicious tuba notes are the harsh advice. Wait till you see how harsh this guy can be.
Take off your training, bra, and be a man. Talk to her.
Take off your training bra. Oh wow,
If
good
you tell
one. What
your
are we,
crush how you feel.
8th
What is
grade?
this, high school?
Yeah, that's what I just said to you.
Insert the implant. Just watch the lateral edge where the infraorbital neurovascular bundle runs.
That sounded so natural coming out of Patrick Dempsey's mouth. But take 160, Mr. Dempsey, please. Some of us want to go home today. So we'll just remove her facial bone, suction the blood, and for whatever reason, this one actually is all copacetic with my recording software, so I think it's because there's no extra bleeding coming out. Because her heart stopped, because she died on the operating table of old age as she waited for us to debate our various romantic problems. We'll stitch her up here. She's gonna look like a hockey player when I'm done with her. That's my kind of girl. 11, 12. One stitch for every day of Christmas. They'll place the new bandage on, and, watch out, because even though she's completely unconscious and can't feel pain right now, if you put the bandage on even a little bit too much pressure, apparently she just has, horrible spasms, and it can't be done.
I don't have a new crush.
You got a new crush! Wow, okay. More mundanity in Grey's Anatomy. See you guys in Act 4.